Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. How are things going? I see that at some point, maybe during yesterday's stream, I got a donation from my friend Jaffo, former patron, or potentially still patron. Still got to get the Patreon page worked back up and running. But welcome back to another live stream here, building the mighty Red Keep of King's Landing. We're doing it on the known world map, link in the description. It's a map of Westeros, among other places. It's in its alpha state, so work in progress map, just keep that in mind. But we're here at the location for King's Landing, where parts of a castle are pre-built for us, and the rest we are building. We're using the CKF Remastered Mod, which is Castles, Keeps, and Forts. Link for that in the description as well. And let's do it for today. Hello, friends. I'm UniteTheClans, back in y'all life. A little creative building on a rainy day here in King's Landing, the capital of Westeros. We've got a lot to do. We have a massive project well underway, and still a long way from completion, I would say. Long way from completion. When will we be done? I shall never know. Who knows what awaits us here, guys. So much work ahead of us. But let's just pick up where we left off, and until I get, someone yesterday said, "Oh, hope he doesn't get burnt out on this project." Good thinking. We'll try and stay happy and healthy, and if I get too bored or too frustrated by the overall scale of this massive project, I will take a step back and we will shift gears and go do something else fun and exciting for a little while. There's no shortage of fun things we could build using this mod. As you see, all the building pieces lets you really create a brilliant and unique looking castle, I think. If you've got the creativity to envision it, we've got the tools to build it. Whoops, that's not what I intended to do. Let's just put one of these down. Yeah. Alright. So we're catching up on some painting. We did lots of construction last episode and didn't really finish painting it all. We're using tangerine paint from, just regular old Ark. Has anybody ever released a mod with more paints, more colors? That would be cool. If that hasn't existed, someone should. Invent it. Steal the idea. You're welcome. I share it with thee. Okay, well that's not getting painted. We've got so much to do. So much to do. Oh, my friends. It's a monumental undertaking. This castle. Why did I think we could do it together? I mean, I appreciate your love and your assistance. Yeah. But it's a huge job. Am I intimidated? Am I overwhelmed? I think not. I think this project belongs to me, and it belongs to you, to all Westerosi. Well, yeah, that's my alarm. That means I should have started the stream already, and I have. Good stuff. Well, let's check out, and we'll say hello to anyone who has greeted me yet this beautiful morning. I see nobody. Is that possible? That happens sometimes. This is an unusual time for me to stream. We're doing an AM stream on a weekday. Maybe you weren't expecting me. Oh no, there they are. Hello, my friends. Rowski, Jonathan, Minion, hello. Thank you for the good morning greeting. And how's the viewership? 13? Well, that's something. This one was a real surprise. I haven't done this time on a weekday in a while, so I wasn't sure if anyone would make it. But you have. The YouTube has gone to the trouble of letting you know that I'm live. Come join, they say. That's what the YouTube says. Come join UTC as he builds. You've watched a stream before, therefore we know you'll watch another. That's what their algorithm tells them. Whoops, I shouldn't have painted that. How much detail do we want to go to? That's a big question. Because, do I want to do this all the way to the top? Probably not. Don't stop talking about how much there is to do and just do it. Just keep working at it. Keep chugging away. Chug, chug, chug. What are we going to work on today, guys? We have a throne room ahead of us. We have whole other vast swaths of this castle that haven't even been contemplated from my perspective yet. I've barely started thinking about certain parts of this thing. Other parts we've spent days and days on. Here's our interior. Here's our throne room interior as it stands right now. Pretty boring. I've been doing this cool layout with the floor, trying to create this multi-tiered approach. And you can see it in action here. Nope, that's wrong. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. So we got a bunch of these to put in. Can we do a corner? Did I figure out how to do that? I think not. I think we did not figure that out. Which means well, let's get these in place, and we'll see about trying to find a way to finish this up. Hello, Jerry, Jaffo, and Jaffo. I see that if we didn't get notified during it, I see you did a PayPal, my friend. Thank you very much. Link in the description for that, guys. I will never try and dissuade you from super chats. They've been fantastic since I returned, including just yesterday, $50 super chat. Big love for that. That was amazing. But YouTube, they like to take a ridiculously large cut of super chats. So if you send 50 my way, they keep 15 of it. The scoundrels, I say. So the way Jaffo did it with PayPal, you don't get to be notified in the YouTube stream chat, but or to be recognized in the stream, but that might be a way to do it. So anyway, just want to. Yeah. Jerry M. for corners, sometimes if you place one before the other, it won't work. Oh, okay. All right, Jerry. Well, I'm gonna modify my design. I don't really need the steps to encircle this place. I think if I just did this and go all the way back like so, I'll be fine with this depth. And we'll put walls along this back row and one here. And you can see that I'm playing with these heights. I'm trying to get some cool stuff working. Like so. Yeah, well, you know what? It's hard to complain. You guys give Super Chat is the way YouTube wants you to do it. It's wonderful. If I don't move over to Twitch, it's your best option for donating. It's the obvious, it's the clear. But I don't know why they think that 30% of every Super Chat is theirs, but they do. And there's nothing I can do to change that. So that was my research I did last week. I went 30%. I knew they took a chunk, but I didn't think it was that high. Anyway, like I said, scoundrels. But don't let me dissuade you guys. At $35 making it through to me goes a very long way. And being that I'm Canadian, the dollar actually translates probably 35, pretty close to 50 at this point anyway in Canadian. Let's do some quick math. Let's do 35 USD to CAD. 47. So I get $47 out of your 35. So don't fret. Sure, YouTube keeps a chunk of it, but Jerry, don't let it dissuade you. I appreciate all the generous support from you guys in whatever form it comes. Honestly, we're just doing a fun building project. We're not going hog wild. This is just a fun adventure for us. And guess what? For me, I get to keep getting a few bucks every day for doing this thing that I love doing. Some days it's $2. Some days it's amazing generosity from folks like Jerry or Jaffo. So thank you. And if you can't do it, I get it. There are much better places to send your cash during this COVID pandemic, or heck, put it towards a politician you believe in. It's hard to find those these days. But if you choose to put it towards the geeks on the internet creating distractions for you during the whole lockdown, well, then you're a wonderful human. You know, maybe you go, hey, I'm spending less money. I can't go out. I can't do this. I can't do that. Maybe you find a place to send it. And that's me. Like I said, better places to send it. I'm amazed that anybody's doing super chats or donations to content creators these days. But for those that are, it means the world. You're helping me get up every day and know exactly what my purpose is. And it's to come spend time with you guys, to do a little creative building, hopefully inspire you, hopefully show off a few cool ideas, and together who knows what we can accomplish. We're working on great things here with this castle. This is the biggest project I've ever taken on, hence the title of today's stream. There was a bit of debate yesterday over like, well, what's the next biggest thing UTC's ever done, and how close is it? It's not even close. This is the biggest thing by far. It's a monstrous project. Hi Tabitha, welcome to the stream. Welcome. On the way to work. And you chatting with me on the way to work? Good for you. If you're saying hello, I appreciate it. If you're sitting there silently watching, I appreciate you too. I didn't get a notification that UTC was streaming. Well, you just got here in the nick of time, Lurker Luke. We just started. You missed nothing of value. I've shown my handsome face once. I'll show it to you again, just so you can be sure that I'm a real person and I'm not a simulation of UTC. Hello. I could be. I could be an interdimensional version. We talked about that last stream. Tapped into my brain. Talked about, well, we're in the President Trump dimension. This is the only one where there's a million infinite dimensions where we live in the one where Trump became president. No judgment there, but it's a crazy world we live in now, guys. Passing laws against Twitter while the nation burns. Anyway. Not to politicize. I'm in Canada here. All hail Emperor Trudeau. That's all I have to say. The world's gone truly crazy over the last little while, don't you think, guys? It's insanity that we're living through right now. It's crazy times. Okay, so we've got some transition points to figure out in our design here. So we've got this. Off to my left, we've got the remnants of these big windows. You can kind of walk through here. It's a little bit of a winding path. It's actually quite disorienting as you try and make your way through this. I don't know what this is intended to be. Mainly meant to look good from the outside. Up here, this would be the throne room, so I'm not sure how easy it would be to follow this path up, but you know, chances are actually that somewhere around here we'd stop the pathway through, right? And you go, no one approaches the throne room, certainly not from here. There'd be pathways out to other cool locations, but if you'd have a throne up here, boom, that would be your... I'm king, I sit here. I look down on the people, right? If you want to approach me, you've got to come down many levels. There's the king of Westeros. There he is. There's the high king, high queen. Then you come down here and you go, oh, look at that staircase. Oh, look at that giant window. This is impressive. Would you not be impressed to approach a king who sits up here? You kneel, my lord, high king, the one true king of Westeros. Oh, look at my cape. That's awesome. Yeah, there you go. But yes, so we're doing some building. We've got to finish this thing off with some impressive level of detail. Where we begin this level of detail, I know not. I mean, at one point I thought about bringing pillars down like this. Maybe this is still the way to go. I don't know. The Red Keep in a lot of the imagery has really big pillars. Really big pillars that I can only think of one way to do, and I don't think my way looks very good. So I'm wondering, what if we did this? How does this look? It's the beginnings of something, right? We'd have to mimic that over here. Uh-huh. Settle in, guys. We got lots to do today. Beauty. Let yourself relax and enjoy. what we're creating together, which is a magnificent thing. Now, how am I gonna do this the way I want? You know, I don't know if I want. Oh, look at what the mess I've created here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See this? Can't even find the snap point that goes up there. What a mess. You know, what do we do with these? I don't know if I want pillars coming all the way around. They're certainly not all the way out here. I think this design that I put in over here, this part, whoops, this part, I mean, I don't think we like this. I think we're going to want to make some adjustments to this. Remove these. I had pictured at one point pillars coming down from each of these points, but I don't think we want that. Let's take these out and not be committed to an idea I slapped in days and days ago. Okay. Okay. I need to be able to place this last pillar up here. You know what? Screw it. So we've got these extensions that come in from the outside. These bits up here. These pillar connectors, we have 5 of them, 4 of them that extend through near the top of the keep. Let's go up here. Frame rate struggle fest. All right. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Now, what do we do? I think we should place a ceiling inside near the top of these. So if I were to say, do this, boom, put one here, boom. Oh, right, it doesn't fit quite right. I forgot about this layout that we did. Do any of these fit? They don't. Hey, okay. I don't see what choice I have. Okay, let's see about removing more of this. Doesn't need to extend quite so far to the inside, because these are just going to cause problems for us. I thought we might be able to do something cool with them on the inside. These are the natural connections of the pillars, the giganto pillars that we've put on the outside. But I'm thinking it would be smart just to find a snap point somewhere in here that is not terribly offensive and to close this design off. You know, something like that. No, that looks awful. Oh boy. Okay, so we did some really funky stuff while designing this. It means I have multiple snap points for every ceiling. I'm not sure how that's going to affect my attempt to complete this design up here. One here, one here. Okay. Now, that means I can do this and this. This and this. And if we come through with this, we can overlay them. Let's see how this looks. Oh, interesting. I don't like this. Okay, let's try something different. Let's try the modular bits. And we're going to put these right on the hotbar. Say right here. Yeah, it's close enough as to solve our problem. Let's clean this up a little bit. You know, maybe we don't need this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Yeah. We'll put this up here. Oh god, that's such a mess. Such a mess. I don't know why I designed it like this. It seemed so smart at the time. The way it looks on the outside is fantastic. We created a illusion of the pillars getting narrower over their as their height increased. But I don't know that we actually... Yeah. I don't know that any of this actually looks great. Especially on the inside here. This just feels like a mess. Let's get this down here. You know, but you guys pick up, who knows, you pick up little tricks as you watch me build. Eventually you go, oh, that's cool, that's a neat idea. Who knew how to do that? Yeah. Like so. Like so. Like so. And close enough that it matters not. Okay, let's get this painted and over with. Ooh, still double layered here. I didn't do that everywhere else. Okay. I tried to simplify. Let's just get some paint on this stuff and we'll step back and make a judgment about it. Yeah, okay. Close enough. Yeah, I don't think these pillars look very good. They don't need to be here. If we decide to remove them, we certainly can. But the mountain of paint jobs. Beautiful. Uh-huh. Alright, let's carry this up. Okay, perfect. We're making some progress. It's endless, the amount of work to do here, but we're working on it. I don't know how much to focus on the interior, guys. If we switch gears and focus on the exterior, we might be able to make some big steps forward in our overall designs, but who wants to... yeah. Almost to the top. There we go. And there we go. Let's put a little squirt on this. Just in case anyone decides to look up. Oh, that's not supposed to be there, right? Oh, no. Is that fine? Oh. Pillars. I see. Put this away, please. Yep, got it. I don't think this is centered. Again, we have bigger things to worry about. Alright, guys. We're rolling now. Okay, let me catch up on your chat. Good morning to all. Hi, bye, Sean. Lurker Luke, I played the map for the first time. It's beautiful. On cue said looking good as always. Are the pillars the width of a stone floor foundation? Yes, but round. So it's supposed to have the grande pillars on either side. We need... I'm wondering... I'm just going to get rid of these for now, because they're throwing off the aesthetic. We can always come through later and tweak that. Okay, so we've got real progress on one side. We've got to build up the walls that will support the throne room here in a second, or the throne platform, the dais, upon which this is all built. All right. Oh, you can see the sunlight sneaking through our big throne room window behind us here. Looks awesome. When you are finished with the build, will you host a non-dedicated server so we can tour the castle? Ooh, I don't know. We have to figure that out, my friend. If people are into touring it, I totally understand. I don't know that you ought to be, but I'll take it. So this area is for the king, the area to my right, or ahead of us here, whatever. But, this area down here would have to be for royal support, like guards and things like that. So we're gonna have to build a second staircase that works with this. Maybe right here. Let's try this. Okay, get it in here. Okay, and how do we clean up? This feels messy, this whole transition up here. We need a wall through here. That's perfect. And then we need to build up whatever goes in behind here. I'm just sort of improvising at this point, guys. We'll figure it out when we get there with most of this stuff, or we'll add details later. I don't know how it's going to work, but... Not what I was hoping for. Alright, so what if we did this? Okay. Just a few tricks you need to employ to outthink the computer. When it tells you you can't build something, you can almost always figure out how to do it. For the corners, try switching. Place one side first, see if you can snap the other. If not, destroy the first one. Well, I've got a bit of a trick around it, Jerry, where I just change the snap points a little bit, and it seems to solve the problem. Let's get you. Let's take this right over to the edge here. Like so. That's pretty much what I did on the other side, right? Yeah, one more row here, right? Come on. Who you fooling? Who you kidding? Who do you think? What do you think I'm trying to place? Fine, I'll do this then. There we go. Okay, so we've got a different, so this and this meat. This can be removed. Then I think I can just do this. Let's do one of these. One of these. Almost there. There we go. Okay, and now we're missing a little slopey piece. It's called a gable. Put this right up here. Okay. All right. And we'll put you in. Break this. What is going on? Glitch. Much glitch? Very glitchy. Get painted, please. There you go. Certain parts, you gotta spray the right place in it. I'm just trying to make it look neat and tidy, my friends. And we'll place some kind of door here, but I don't know what it's gonna be. Let's just do this one for now. Why does that is 1, 2, why does that go beyond? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh. Oh, I've messed this whole operation up. I need, okay. We got this. Let's fix this. I did this off camera. I was working fast trying to get the stream started. Hello, everybody. 22 watching live. Hello, Travis Larson. How are you, my friend? Thank you for yesterday's support. I may try to replicate this somehow in Crystal Isles. Yeah, that's about to become official. I wonder if we should do some kind of project there. My first exposure to this mod was on the Crystal Isles map. For anyone that remembers me and my pal Tag back in the early days. I had maybe 5,000 subscribers. He had maybe 1,000. Now I have 46, and he's got, what, 1 million? How many subscribers does Tag have these days? A lot, right? Not a small amount. Okay, so we're taking these out, guys. Taking this whole row out. And we won't need it. Oh, I'll show you in a sec. Yeah, okay, we broke it all. That's alright, don't worry about it. We're gonna break this down. Good. Whoa, excuse me. We're gonna come along like this, and this will be the row that has the stair in it. And it's because this wall sticks out further than the one on the other side. There's no real way for us to clean that up that I can think of. Except right here. This is the height that we should do it at. Okay. Which means, what would be the fastest and easiest way to do? Why don't I take... Hold on a sec, my friends. Let's get this over here. I just need it for a height of 3. Will that support me now if I break this? No. Yeah, okay. Fine. We're gonna have to do it in behind. Let's take this elevation of ceilings and we'll bring it all the way across, where we will put it to good use on the opposite side. Okay. So this goes across like this. Ready? We're working on it. And this goes out like this. Can I not get through here? Okay. Okay. I just didn't space this out properly. That's the big thing. We're moving all the stairs back a notch, basically. Oh, come on, stop it. Put this in, put this in. A grand building project, my friends. It's huge. And we're focusing now, like fools, on an interior section of the build. What kind of an idiot would do that? Why would I do that? It doesn't make any sense. So, this should be easy. Except for here. This part will be a little tricky, trying to get it to go down here. because I got so much crap happening underneath. Let's go down here, actually. I realize how much insanity is going on in this build. Just snap points and whatnot. I'm doing some crazy things. There we go. Okay, so from here it should be easy. There we go, guys. Making good progress. What a beautiful thing. Now, shoot. And we're gonna need some gamma. And maybe make it morning already. There we go. Okay, so now there's only 3 spots that have this. There are only 3 spots wide enough to have this. Foolish me, thinking it should run the whole length of the thing. This is it. So one thing we could do, it technically should run all the way along here. And just for detail's sake, let's run it down. And we'll pop out a stair, just a little decorative stair, just in between each segment. So we've got these rows, supports for ceilings and whatnot that circle in behind our walls. So put this in place. Yes, okay, and now there should be a snap point here that makes the stair go down into the ground. Come on, you can do it. So this is technically where it goes. Ceiling on the other side of this. Right here. I cannot get it to snap though. Come on, you can do it. You gotta be patient, guys, with me. And then once I find something that works, I can repeat the trick and make sure you understand it. But the idea here, yeah, is to get a ceiling to come, stairs to come off this ceiling. Right there, right where they start. I don't know how to do it without building stairs. Yeah, all the way across. Let's get this in. Well, it's a beautiful day, guys. What's it like where you live? We got a strange spring. We vacillate between like temperatures in the 30s and then frost warnings occasionally. Is that right? Did I do that right? I hope so. Tell me. Yes. Okay. We shouldn't. I think we only have 1 more of these to deal with. And even then, it's probably not worth the hassle, but we're going to do it anyway. Remove this, you can find your ceiling. Bring our stair down. It does not want to participate. I'm trying to get it to snap right there. Yep. Almost, come on. Where are you going? Please. There. Okay. Let's come through here, hit the ground, and now it's time to clean up this last little bit of detail. So this is the custom floor we put in with the tiered staircases and whatnot. Are there any false walls, like a hidden door? Being a keep, I would imagine there could be. Yes. So we haven't gone to that length, but we totally have that as an option. I'll show it to you here in a moment. We'll find a good place for a secret door, and we'll put it in. That would be wiser than me having to break everything every time I go through. Okay. I drank too much coffee today, guys. I'm gonna need to run and go to the bathroom in the middle of this. I gotta pee like a racehorse. Alright. So here we go. This is what I have built. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't look special. Let's get some paint on this upper section. We'll get a feel for how things are coming together. Frame rate's not amazing right now. It's alright. Certain areas it's good. Beautiful. So much paint. One of these little coves would be the perfect spot for one. You're right. So let's try one right here. So if we go door, we've got all these, but we've also got secret door located right here. Now, I don't plan on using these a ton, but these are pretty cool, right? Ooh, that doesn't work at all. You get the picture, though. We'll come through and we're going to have to add some paint and try and detail this thing up because it's very monotone, monotonous right now as it stands. Just trying to get everything covered in a nice coat of paint. I think this should be fine. I can't remember what's on the inside of my walls, but benefits of making double width walls, is you can stick stuff through without having it come out the outside, so. How'd that happen? It's a lot of painting. Yeah. Well, the new S Plus update came out, and that's the one thing we were waiting on to get our survival server going, I think. So, at some point soon, that will happen for the geeks. But yeah, like we talked about yesterday with Jeff, I'd be more inclined to want to do the creative building. That's what's been juicing me up so far. That's what's been getting me excited the last few days as I play with ideas and whatnot. Yeah, why do we have this door in here? That's stupid. is more decorative than useful most of the time. What a mess this is. This is very messy. That's alright. Stick with me, guys. We're working on it. We're bringing it to life. Yeah, okay. Oh, I've been sitting almost an hour. Is that what you're telling me? How about a walk? Not now, please. My watch. Incessant. Trying to keep me healthy. Stupid AI. Think I need a walk. I'm fine. You gotta give yourself things to do. I'm sure you guys are doing the same thing. We'll try and hit my step targets. Yeah, just try and do the things you know are good for you. Build routine builders and good habits. They're everywhere right now. We need them more than ever. Okay. We're going to come through and do some colored trim at some point in this layout. Sorry about the frame rate. We're struggling to keep up here. But let's get this all slapped up with paint. Nice, slow and steady. Glad they made the spray gun. Brush would take forever. Yeah, I would, I would use a brush just for just for simplicity's sake, or just for immersion's sake, but I think we'd be fools not to take advantage of the spray gun while it's in existence. There you go, guys. Once I put this away, we'll step back and we'll take a look and we'll make some judgments over what to do next. It's cool being inspired to build, and the Game of Thrones offers you so many cool inspirations if you're a builder. Concept art, there's so many amazing artists out there that are fans of the show and the books, and just amazing concept art to base your designs off of. And then we've got Ark, which we're turning into a way to express yourself artistically, right? That's what this game can be sometimes for some of us. It's like a blank paper and a typewriter, or a canvas and an easel, or whatever, with a stack of paints, and you're sitting there going, okay, how do I do my version of this, right? Or how do I make my own? How do I use things that I've seen elsewhere and turn it into my own brilliance? So anyway, let's do. Watch your frame rate. It's going to be a little slow through here. Hi, Rick Dangerous. No, I didn't. I should have been pestering the community for that. Dusty probably has the answer. If I ask Dusty, he might just know how to increase my draw distance. But I'm not sure that's even necessarily wise, because my frame rate can no longer keep up with this structure we're building together. Now, I don't like the way the floor looks. It doesn't look very elegant, and it doesn't look any different from outside. So we may have to do some tweaks as we design this, trying to find a way to make this different and interesting. Maybe a pattern, maybe, I don't know what. Maybe those grand pillars eventually come into play. It should have them. In most depictions of the Red Keep, the throne room has giant pillars. Definitely in the TV show it has them. They're covered in like decorative, beautiful looking vines, which makes life hard. I think I still have the advanced rafts thing on here, which creates a smokestack, which could look like a pillar, but I'm not sure we could use it. We're gonna try that. I'm not sure how stackable it is, to be honest with you. It might not be stackable. I missed one. I did not miss one. All right. I don't know if we should be painting stairs. I think they're gonna have to get a different coat of paint than the floor paneling. But I do like this gently sloped staircase. I think that looks great. I just think we're gonna want different paint on these. Not that. I don't think that's gonna look any good. I think we gotta go back to the trim that we used before. Look how silly this little window looks. Oh, wrong paint. Yeah, alright. So, we need the tan paint once again. I think that's the answer to our problems. This thing right here. Whoops. Idiot. Idiot. I think we're gonna try it on some of these bits here. Whoops. Okay, I'm clearly can't be trusted with this spray brush. I'm missing. I'm getting the wrong thing at every stage. No, I don't think we can do that. But we can do the stairs, I believe. I don't know about what else. Let's run these down. You know, maybe these? This could work. I don't know, guys. Once we start painting this thing, it's like I'm nowhere near ready to have this level of detail on the interior, so why am I worrying so much about it? I can't afford to build the interior and still accomplish anything of note or value. Yeah, see, this is a problem. I think we gotta go back. I think this is the only way to do it. We got it. That was close. Yeah, we gotta be careful with this layout. All right. Get this little bit of wood painted up. All right. Oh, I've got a lot to do down here. I forgot. Yes. Okay, chugging along. We should abandon the throne room, guys. I'm telling you now. It's gonna suck weeks out of the design. Why? Why would I do this? 28 watching now. Welcome, folks. If you haven't done it, go ahead and hit the like button for me. And if you're busy, working or driving or who knows what you're doing, don't worry about it. But if you got a second, drop a like. It helps other people find their way to the stream. Maybe there's nothing too exciting in the world of Ark streaming right at this moment, so keep me company. Help me stay entertained and excited. Spread the word. Okay, let's do this. Come on. Behave. Like so? Hi, Raw. Love Ark. Yes. We're doing some massive Ark building projects right now. Uh-huh. Alright, now we need my tangerine colored one. Not one, but five. Not one, but five. That will do it. Looks nice. Alright, and we're using the half wall thing. It is exactly a half, and we have 1/3 walls as well. If you're just tuning in, we have some very cool building supplies in the CKF Remastered Mod. Let's go ahead and put you 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, then we'll come through and go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. What a beautiful thing. All right, now I think I need another slopey bit. Right here. Okay, and we'll change this over. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, it looks alright. It doesn't look fantastic. You know what? Let's just leave it this version. We'll use those special highlights just to get up the stairs, and we won't use them elsewhere. I wonder if I should continue them along here, though. Whoops. If I should do this. Oh boy. All right. Alright, and we're going to paint region 5 down here. And that's usually the stone bit of stone. The wall bit. We're going to see how this looks. We've now got this added level of detail. Yeah, it looks alright. Well, what if I did, Okay, slow and steady, guys. I have so much to do. Every time I make a little mistake, I have to go back and clean it up. Like so. I'm just trying to add another bit of detail on here. And I'm thinking we do something like... something like this. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. My mom just brought me some food, guys. Looks like an amazing sandwich. That's gonna be amazing. Alright. So let's put these in. We're just trying to add detail at this point. So I'll show you how we're doing this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh. 1, 2. Yep. Ah, hello, Jeremy. Bonjour. Oh, good morning. Yeah, okay, perfect. Welcome to the stream. If you're just tuning in now, I'm going to take a break in which I will go to the bathroom. Because I really have to. Drank too much coffee today. That doesn't look good right now. I think it's because... it's because we have this layer in behind. Let's just... No, oh, excuse me. We'll just knock this out. And we'll fix it. But in general, that looks alright. Okay, we'll do this. 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 Nope, that's what I was worried about. Oh, I got it. Hold on. There we go. And we'll come down, we'll hang down from each of these. That's not what I wanted. Okay, perfect. Alright guys, 27 watching live. If you haven't, yeah, we're in the throne room, by the way. If you haven't done it yet, click the like button. I desperately have to go pee, so I'm doing that. I'll be back in like 10 seconds. patience. Thank you for being patient. I can't believe anyone's still here. You waited through a bathroom break. And now you will wait through a sandwich. No raid jar. What's a raid jar? Should I know what that is? Should I know what that is? Raid jar. That's probably a streaming thing. Let me turn on the camera for all y'all. You can see my handsome face. You can see my sandwich. Well, let me catch up on the live chat while we do this. I think I'm all caught up, but... Well, I bet that pickle's loud in my mic. Yes, we're working on this. Here's where we're at, last check. Ooh, that's a noisy pickle. Sorry, guys. What are you gonna do, though? Not eat a pickle? Well, that would be a terrible choice. It's a good pickle. Alright, so we're beginning to lay this thing out, but it shouldn't have gotten so wrapped up in this interior. It's a fool's errand. I mean, look at how awesome the light looks. See this? Look at that. Coming down right over our throne. The throne would be right here. Oh, it was a joke. About a mythical jug that does away with bathroom breaks. Oh, okay. What a great snack. I know people think they've got top-notch moms, but mine's up there with the best of them. Middle of a live stream brings me a chicken sandwich. How you complain about that? I love my mom. Okay. Yeah, we're in isolation here, guys. We're doing the whole world lockdown at the moment, so we've had to move in with each other. Managed to not get on each other's nerves, do favors for each other from time to time. As you can see, she brought me a delicious sandwich to entertain me as I build, which now you're watching. Finally, the viewership dropped off a little bit. Sound of my pickle eating, right? Alright, now watch this, guys. We're getting the lower of these to add a hint of detail at the bottom. Like so. Ready? Alright. And then we'll put this in, not region 1, but region 5, and we'll finish the paint job. And it's about time I dig into this sandwich. No holding back at this point, guys. Okay, time to dig in, I think. Alright. So, I don't know how to feel about what we've got going on over here, my friends. It's certainly, it's got a feel to it. I don't know about the paint scheme, I don't know about the overall size of it. Now that's a sandy. Okay. Now, my thought at one point was that this would be an observation gallery. But in my memory, if there was one, you could look down on the throne from it, so it would have to be higher up. Obviously, we built a much more detailed interior on this side than we have on this side. And let me take another huge bite. Hello, Zen. Welcome to the stream. Yes, Jeff, I agree. The book version of the throne, where it has its own steps to get up to it. For sure, that would look good. So our walls here are... literally, that's it. There's no hidden depth to these walls. Does that mean... No, it looks good. Down here. But it's a monstrosity, this thing we've been building. A true monstrosity. Wow, it's huge. What a mess. We have so much to do still. Hey, Nikolai. Thank you very much. Dropping another super chat on us, guys, saying, "What's up, UTC? Castle is looking awesome." You guys are kind. I appreciate you being patient while I chew, for one. So, I mean, look at this vast underneath cavern that we've put in place. It's huge. Can't believe how much progress you made from the first day streaming. Well, it feels like not enough, my friend. This doesn't feel like 30 hours worth of live streaming or whatever the heck we've gotten ourselves into. See, this is what I was worried about. We can't have this. Our walls are not thick enough. Goes through. Yeah, our walls are not thick enough. So what we need to do is get rid of this corner that we've got here and fill in this space across here. So let's do that together. Like so. Okay. It is hella huge though. Yes, it is. It's giant. I've overdone it. I think we would all agree. I'm lying in the bed I've made. I built this thing. I chose this project. And here I am, overwhelmed by its girth. It's overall just brain-melting brain-melting size. Oh, God. Building like anything else in Ark takes a ridiculous amount of time. The second full-time job. Yeah, that's a one way to put it. Ooh, frame rate is not loving. It's not happy right now. Whoops, how did I do that? All right. Okay, let's come through with this. Region 5 and Region 1, and we'll just slap it in. I'm gonna have to change time of day again. We're losing our sunlight, as always. Close enough for my taste. Alright. Morning. There we go. Time for another hunk of sandwich. When you plan the interior of the castle, think like kitchen, brewery, storage room under the throne room. Hello, Ethan. I'm a happy man this morning, guys. So, let's leave this for now. This is mostly done in here, right? It's a little bit of paint away from being something we could step away from for a few days. We'll come back to the interior in the future. If it sounds like I'm chewing, it's because I am. A delicious chicken sandwich. And you know what makes it all the more better? I didn't make it myself. My mom made it for me. How nice is that? Let's do this. We'll put this, this below. We'll put this up top. We'll put a full wall in there. We'll get Region 5. Do you guys remember the big mosaic I painted the one time of a Triceratops head? That would be a neat concept to do in one of these giant rooms at some point, where we paint an image on the ground. Beautiful. God, this sandwich is blowing my mind. There must be some really nice cheese in there. What is going on? Anyway, it's fantastic. We need a decorative little piece like this. That's not it, is it? I'd like this. And I think we added paint to these. Excuse me, I've got mayo on my face. I still have a few sandwich bites left. Alright. Close enough for now. How do we wrap up the throne room? I mean, this is the back side of it. You can see, look at all my layers of flooring. That's ridiculous. I mean, we stopped the overall part way back here. The upstairs bit, we stopped way far back. 28 watching live. Hello, my friends. Let's take a look at some of the art that we've been using as reference and inspiration. So, oh, you know, I closed it. We're gonna have to open up my Photoshop again. One second, my friends. So, I had a roast beef sandwich yesterday. My wife made me, and it blew my mind. Yep. Bill Burr has this joke. He's like, if you want to shut a man up, just bring him a sandwich that he didn't ask for. Make him a sandwich he didn't ask for, and just put it in the room and just walk away. Get in your car and drive. It's like, that guy won't even know what to do. Nothing tastes better than a sandwich somebody made for you. Okay, my friends. Here's some concept art that would give you an idea of how we transition into the next phase of this project. Let's hide some logos. You guys can see this, right? I believe so. Yeah, you can see it perfectly. Okay. So we got this concept art. This throne room, the one that you see here, is the very same one that we are decorating. So, a lot of painting left to do on this side, a lot of details to do on this side. But the idea is that this throne room out here, that part of it that we can see, is the same one Cersei can see from her balcony. So that would mean there'd have to be something way out here. I don't think that's going to happen for us. That doesn't match the other sort of visions of the castle we have. We've got this one, which shows it there. We've got this one, which connects it into looks at it more from this angle over here. Oh my god, guys. I'm going to be feasting on this sandwich. I just got to finish it off. So we've got this angle. Oh god, this angle of view. I almost spilled my pickles. That's this. We've been slow and steady building. I knew this throne room would be the most complicated part, and I knew eventually we'd have to transition to do this section behind me there. I think we're just about ready to do that. Hello, new people. If you're just tuning in, we're looking at reference images of the Red Keep, along with the version I've been building. I just finished eating a sandwich, so apologies if you can hear me chewing. But some new people being directed my way, if you've never tuned into the channel before. I'm an experienced Ark builder, let's just say that. Hi, Meister Master, welcome to the stream. Okay, so here's what we've got. We've got this chunk of the build. I think we just figure out how to transition and not overthink it. Although we are going to need all kinds of foundation support all the way down here. That's a big project. Castle's extending out beyond its own walls. We built this very early on, this chunk that kind of follows the city wall. But we might need to be building out here and then trying to find foundation support. How far will it go? Why is this working? Why was I able to build this far? None of this makes sense to me. I'm going to come through with foundations. Whoa, that was weird. Okay, let's grab some foundations and let's just start slapping them down. We'll figure out where to go from here. Stupid. Get this off. Okay, so 1, 2. We'll see if this helps us build further out. I don't know that it will. Yes, okay. Not far, though. You know, it's an unusual building system, the CKF one. You can kind of make it do a lot of things. But how do I get the support to go all the way down there? And how do I even... this? I'm not even sure I want to be building on the same foundation lines as this. I guess this looks to be in the same line, so I could start there. Here, let's strip this back, okay? Let's strip back some of this back here. Let's pretend we haven't done this part yet. Okay. So if this is our... oops. So anywhere you put a ceiling, you can put a foundation. Doesn't mean it's necessarily going to get supported. But if you go far down enough, you can find that support. As you can see, it's becoming a foundation stacking exercise. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not all going as planned. We're gonna make this the outside edge of some towers here, guys. And we're probably gonna stop the process right around here pretty soon. Okay, so let's work with triangles and squares, and we're going to create some tower shapes. We're going to do the 12-sided ones because they're pretty easy to do. So they're a lot easier than the 8-sided towers that I did earlier. That involves like fence foundation nonsense and all that. So what we need is... so we need to be able to... okay, maybe the ceilings would be better. Let's get triangle ceilings on here as well. So let's imagine we do this, and then we come out like... okay. And then another triangle. Oh, there we go. And then a square. And then a triangle. And then a square. Triangle. Square. And... triangle. And... a square. Okay. I knew it was wise to get out of that throne room before it was too late. I could have spent forever on that design. See, that won't fit in that spot, so we'll have to figure that out. Okay, so that's the first of a couple of towers. Towers. Good pronunciation. Put an SH on the end of that for some reason. Towers. Good pronouncer. Okay. Yeah, maybe we can just, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we can probably finish this off with full foundation. 1. Yeah. Okay. So that's our little shape. Let's zoom out and we'll say, okay, that's one of 2 towers. Like, it's gonna go up like this. Okay. In between it is 1, 2, 3 walls, let's say. 1, 2, 3 walls. And then from here, so we're gonna go triangle. Hold on. So, square. Triangle. Ooh. You know what? That's fine. Okay. This is what I was worried about. Alright, let's build down then. Okay. Driving me nuts. Look how far down we have to go now. Is it all the fricked up way? This is the problem with this build. Look at this monstrosity. Find me some tower support down here. Okay, this should do it. Ready? No way. That doesn't give support? You must. Okay, let's go back up to the top. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Way experienced builder here. Yes, I just didn't want to toot my own horn. My horn does not need tooting. Unless someone else wants to toot it for me. That's all I get to say on the issue. Okay, let's ghost inside the wall, because clearly that's the only way. Hold on. There we go. That's clearly the only way we're getting this down to the level we need it to be at. So we can get new foundation support. This is the worry as with this project, is it's hovering over a cliff. This castle's built literally on a cliff. And so some parts of it are just going to have to be just massively huge. Okay, let's fly up. We are now inside a rock. Let's fly up here and see if I've created foundation support for us. Right here. What? How annoying is this project going to be, my friends? Okay, why then would okay. Nope. Hi, Ranjita. Had to step away, and I missed where you ended in the throne room. I'll go back and look later. Yeah, it's I had to step away because this is driving me batty. This is very annoying. What is the point of this giant wall I built? Where's my foundation support? What? How? If I don't have foundation support down here, how am I ever going to get it? Hey, we did it. It requires nearby foundation support. Infuriating. We got it, guys. We know what we're doing. We'll see if this does anything. Mm-hmm. Nope. Okay. We are working on the Red Keep, a keep which extends out over a ton of open space, and therefore is a challenge to build. Now, the smart way to do this for us would be to go down to, say, this height, and go 1. And most of this we can build up right from here. Without having to go way, way down. Okay, so let's grab some of our 2x1 walls. You get spoiled with S+ found. Yes, yep. It's a little. This is a pretty good mod on that front. It's hard to complain, but let's do this then. Now we could figure out a way to cap this off without having to have it go all the way to the ground. We'll see. But while we're in creative mode, we might as well ghost under and use that to our advantage. Makes building so seemingly easier. Am I still inside a rock? I think so, right? There, okay, so I don't have to go down exceedingly far. Oh yeah. What a fun... I love anytime we bite into a new chunk of this design, guys. It's such a big project, but... You know, we start on something like this, next thing you know, we're rolling on the whole tall part of the keep, which is going to be one of the more difficult chunks of the design. I'm enjoying the process, guys. It's been a like we talked about yesterday, about the biggest thing I've done before in all my years of building in this game, and I have many since 2015 or something ish. I did my first building video, so I'm a Ark OG, original gangster, original geek, OG. Okay. Look at the size of this. We're just... Oh, this is a massive tower. And the whole point is it's just a small decorative thing on the outside. This isn't even one of the big towers in the build. I'm excited to see where we can go with those. Slow and steady wins the race when you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 sides on your tower. That's a lot of sides. Maybe we could try this approach. Do some verticals for a bit. Beautiful. Hey dude, I stopped by because I love your builds. Thank you for inspiring me to build so much awesome stuff in my Ark. Oh, you're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. It's been a long time since I did this kind of thing, so I'm glad my old videos got through to you. But of late, this is the 3rd week of streaming on this one mega project. and it's been very rewarding, I'd say. Am I outside the castle? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, look at this. There's Riv Boy letting me know how much he appreciates the builds. Yeah, it's, you know, it's fun to just go, here's my idea. Let's see if it can inspire anybody. But I wonder if we need to go back to some simplified small builds at some point soon. Go back to the shack, to quote the Weezer song. It's time I got back, and I don't even know how I got off the track. That's a different Weezer song. I grew up on Weezer. They were my band throughout high school. I thought I was the coolest kid in the world. And then I picked up guitar not that long ago, so I've been relearning all my favorite bands from when I was young. Relearning their music in order to play it, which has been fun. Beautiful, guys. Look at this thing coming together. Look at the glow of the throne room above our heads. And I hope you guys remember this is just but one of two towers that goes up on the outside of this build. Here's one, here's the other one. So... Well, let's see how much we need to do on this one. It's a thing of beauty. It's another great build that we're working on here, my friends. We're going to strip this back, get stripped back, and get stripped back like that. Okay. One here. One here. Alright, so these are our new mighty towers. Ooh, starting with a hexagonal shape. Expanding out. Okay, so let's zoom. Yeah, right. I forgot. We gotta put some walls down from this as well. Ghost again. I guess we could just do this real quick, just to make life easier. Yeah, okay. Does that do it? Okay. Okay, so let's zoom out now. Let's take a look at what I showed you. This is it. So in between these is going to be built detailed castle bits. On the actual towers themselves, very little detail. So let's build up with these. And we'll have to use some smaller towers here and there as we go forward, because I don't want these designs getting ridiculously huge. We're gonna need... like so. These are big towers. Coal Harbor was a very inspiring build. The details you placed in the story you created as it sprung up, you could do that around this. Well, you know, that's the thing. That's if anything, that's the betrayal of the series, the Building Evolved series, is that in this, I'm not spending enough time walking around. I'm not spending enough time sort of thinking about the emergent population that would live there. Maybe we need to do more of that. You are certainly right. You know, they're fishermen, they worship a wind god. Those were all really fun sort of inspirations as we went forward. Okay. So let's build this up so it has to be significantly taller than this segment over here. So let's maybe around here. This is where we'd start adding in the details. So, oh god, this is another giant build. This whole thing is just, I step back and I'm always overwhelmed by the scale. How and why have I built it so massive, right? But what else can you do? Just keep building, keep chugging away at it. I think this is the most number of people I've had watching live since I returned to the channel, if I'm not mistaken. 35? That's pretty high. Maybe for the premiere of my first video was more, but I consider this a superb turnout. Thank you if you're watching live. It's the best of the day, I think, at 34, 35. Close to the most I've seen since the channel has been back up and running. Since I've been back to being the old builder, the old inspiring workhorse of a builder. You know, I'm just trying to... hold on. Now what? Yeah, there it is. That's perfect. This is the way to do it, guys. Just keep building around. We've done this before. We've been here many times before in designs. Now I could do a round tower. I could try and do a rounded tower inside this tower. Or, yeah, we could. Octagonal. I don't think we need to. I think we just need to keep building up, and we'll figure out what to do when we get to the top. I might detour from the imagery a little bit. I might detour from the sample art, the concept art that I showed you earlier, and do a different topper on these towers. But this is just the first of 2 mega towers, so let's build up the other Gigantor. And they look pretty round from a distance, so I really can't complain. So let's just do this real quick. I think I can break that. Oh. Whoops. Idiot. Hi, Nikolai. Thank you, buddy. Second super chat of the day from Nikolai. Keep them flowing. Glad you are back, mate. Yes, I'm glad to have you guys back, too. Think about that. You disappear for all the time I did, and you come back and there's still people waiting to hear from you? How lucky would you have to be to get that? Most people don't get that kind of support, where you leave people hanging for such an exorbitant amount of time, and then you return, and they're still there, still ravenously consuming your content. 38 watching live. Welcome, new people. We are working on a massive castle design. And we're maybe, hour and a half into the stream. We're going to keep going. You should play some on stream sometime. Somewhat. I missed that. Sorry, Master. Oh. Love to see another log cabin build. S+. Hey, UTC, you should do a Red Keep step-by-step tutorial. You're a funny guy, Ethan. You're a funny fella. A step-by-step for this? Good lord. Good. Well, that would be like a 9-day video. Watch a 29-hour tutorial. Oop, that's not right. My mom's having a bit of a social visit today, guys. She works in an inn that does mostly the wedding industry. That's their big thing. And so she's out of work. Everyone who works there is out of work, including her chef, who's a wonderful fella. He's stopping by. The last time he stopped by, I hung out with him, but I think I give him a little hangout time of their own. Disappear down to the basement to do my live streaming thing with you guys, with my this is my social time. You know, but soon guys, we're gonna have a server, a geeks server going for this. And it might be incumbent on me to switch gears and start doing some builds in that world. Maybe less grand, some simple, go back to the shack, build Jon Snow's cabin north of the wall, right? Build a little one house in every town. Or I could build, I was thinking about a whole new harbor town. Doing it here on this map, that would be kind of cool. Sometime soon. We'll see what we come up with, but if we're going to be in survival, we're going to need Dynamic D as a sidekick, because I hate gathering. I hate it. Okay, do we see anything that connects these two towers near the top? Yeah, I think what we're going to do, a little of this. Ready? We're going to do one of these and these, and we're going to do a boom, 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 boom. You know, I just had an idea. Interesting. I just had an idea. You know, it's an idea we'll have to work on at some other point. It just popped into my head. I just went, ooh, what about this? What would this look like? I think I could do. Here, let's test out my idea somewhere, okay? Let's go down here. Let's find a nice flat area. So here's what the idea was. What if we had one of these? Sorry. We had one of these little hex, right? And then square here. Square here. What if I did triangle here and a square here, and then a new triangle that goes right here? Yeah, check this shape out. I just built something. I just broke the game. Check out this shape I've just created. It's a monster. It's a 12-sided star. Look at that. I just created this. That's a neat little thing. I mean, it would be useless. The interior space would be useless. But if you put all this together... I just came up with this. Check this out. You know, sometimes your brain connects how these pieces work, and you go, I got this figured out. Look at that. Look at that for a layout. Is that not a cool thing? Look at this. This just came to me. This is why you watch this channel. I dedicate all my brain cells towards these silly ideas for us. Just a tester of an idea, and my tester leaves me highly optimistic. Look at that little 12-sider. Look at that mini 12-sider. Is that not cool looking? Ooh, I think I like it. 42 watching live. Hello, new people. Well, you're tuning in to me, UniteTheClans, doing some creative building. We're working on designs here on the known world map. We're deep in the heart of Westeros at King's Landing, and we're building the Red Keep, a massive structure of truly uncomparable scale. It is. It is so huge. We've got... I must have foundations, yeah, somewhere around here. So this is the foundation line we're going to take back to the wall. So let's build up with this, like so. We can do a little decorative thing on that one, you know, like this. Ready? If we just do this and this, I'll come and put, just for simplicity's sake, I'll put these in here, and then we can come in and lather it up with some, say this. How about this? You know, we'll put this on. What, only one? Is that all I have? Yes, it is all I have. You know, actually, let's do this. And then behind this, we're going to do our 1/3 wall. 1/3 wall. We're going to change this up to a detail piece. Like so. And then we're going to grab some new. I think that's called a maculation. Maculation. Or this. I don't know which one we want. You know, just a little something small, right? Okay. And then this is probably going to have to go all the way up. This bit of detail. We can increase the level of detail later. But for the time being, let's bring this up. Oh, that was a weird noise. Keeps getting... hold on. Hold on. Of your guitar you said you were learning. Oh, yes. Yeah, oh, I see, Meister Master. I could play that on stream. It's kind of a thing for myself. And then Dead Justice. That's Deadly Turkey, I think. Hey, buddy, it's been a while. How are you doing? I'm great, Deadly Turkey. DT69. Meister Master, number $2. Super Chat. The Super Chats keep flowing in. Shy Moonfire. I love how it's turning out. Watching you is keeping me motivation... keeping motivation up for your own build. And mind equals blown for Travis, and that's pretty cool. We're in the 40s now for... oh, shut up! My watch is just batteries dying. All kinds of chaos happening around here. Okay. I think we should... let's see how this lines up with this. Great to see the Master back in action. Thank you, White Knight, and hello to you too, Julia. Welcome to the stream. You're catching me doing some simple designing. You know, we'll get some morning light back on this. Ready? And we'll fill in this space back here. And we just invented a new tower design, which is so rare. It's hard to do that at this late stage in Ark, but I just sort of got inspired. What if I could do a 1/3... yeah, I can't even explain what I did. Anyway, I just made a little 12-sided thing. Okay, let's run this across here. We'll clean this up after. Oh, this. I forgot about this. This monster has got to come down. That lands perfectly right here. What are the chances? I forgot about this. This is one of our grande pillars that supports the whole monster piece. Right, okay. So we better just take these pillars to the bottom then. And let's do the quick pentafoils. Yes. How much do you love this mod if you're new to it? I don't like this. We'll just put this in. Yeah. We're gonna have to use that little mini tower design here shortly. Hey, look, you know, YouTube, I think you got their message. They're just sending me out to all these people that used to watch the channel. Look at everybody who's tuning in. Good to see you back. I thought that was you, Deadly Turkey. I saw you in chat with Jayla this morning with the new name in the Geeks Discord. And I was like, oh, that's who that is. I made it on Woo. Welcome, Jason. You working today? Has your boss decided to play Ark with you yet? Is he like, oh yeah, let's go build the Eyrie together. Let's build Winterfell together, Jason. I thought I wanted a hard worker. I'm happy I got this Ark video watching guy instead. That was my impression of your boss from yesterday, and not that funny. now that I think about it. Pretty not funny. Yeah, humor isn't why you come to this channel, is it? Is that why you came? I think not. You came for the glory of building. Look at this monster piece. Oh, I remember why. Because I had this weird... I just need to finish off all these walls down here. Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. We should probably paint as we go. Hit that thumbs up to help get more people to see the stream. It is doing a thing, guys. As you can see, we start with 20. By the end of it, we're at 40. The longer I go, the more you watch, the more they spread the love out. And they go, hey, let's send some people out to UTC. He needs the viewers. He's been doing a great job live. That's how I assume it's conversations at the YouTube head office going, you know, that UniteTheClans fella, he's really excellent. We should give him more viewers. Some conversation to that effect. So, okay, so what if we did this? Uh-huh. And then on here, I did this. Whoops. How about... this will connect the two. And then we will do some supports. Use some modular support beams. Like so. To yeah, how do I do this? Too much? Too much, I say. I don't like it. I don't like any of it. Don't be afraid to strip back. No mistakes are permanent in the world of Ark. Hey, everybody tuning in all of a sudden, welcome if you're just joining us. We've got a massive project on the go. I've just started on one of the massive parts. We're trying to build the Red Keep. This is where we're at so far. Throne room partially done. Here, we'll ghost ourselves through the wall for you. Anyone who's new and just tuned in hasn't seen this yet. Boom. So, work in progress. Throne room. It's pretty big. Pretty big. And now we are attempting to do this part of the design. If you zoom out, like this. We're building a couple of towers right here. And it looks to me like... Well, we're going to have to improvise how to finish this thing off. But we've got the beginnings of it in place now. So my thinking was, we've got to try something a little different. I just want to attempt this. See how this looks. So let's try this, okay? Now, normally this doesn't do anything, but we're gonna try out these. Regular wall. We're gonna put it right here. And I think this will work great with the building pieces we have, but I don't know. We're just trying to increase the width of things for a moment here. And to do that, we're using one of the oldest tricks in the book. And see, this won't work because I need this. This is the only way to do it. See the positioning of it? I'm sure you do. This pillar is going to really cause problems for me. It's so impossible to deal with. These pillars really make snap points a nightmare. The keep pillars. There you go. That's what I had to do to make it work. Come on! There we go. Watch me flip them inside out. We're gonna hope that this works for us. Alright, now that it's all in place, we come through and we add that didn't do anything. Now, we don't want to leave this wall in place when we're done, so this is not really an ideal way to do it, but let's try this for now. We can always snap down from this. Can you see in between, or not? Probably not, as long as I put pillars for sure. There you go. So that's what that doesn't really do much, does it? I don't know if that was worth the effort. Alright, well, we'll just keep chugging away at it, my friends. YouTube's sending the message out there. They're sending new people to the stream. If that's you, go ahead and click the like button for a guy who's trying to build all of the red keep. Like an idiot, madman. Who would ever attempt to do that? So that's what I just did there with all that fiddling, guys. I created this tiny little extra thing of width. I don't know if that was worth it at all. I'm just trying to make this add some interest to these towers as we build around. Like so. Alright. And what happened to the music? There it is. We're going strong, my friends. Get a good stream going today. You guys have been a few super chats coming my way from Nikolai, from Jaffo between streams, with the PayPal Meister Master coming through. You guys make the world go round. I think no new surprise. Yeah, Jaffo's the last one on on PayPal. Alright, let's remove this and let's see how we feel about it. Here's what I have in mind. I want to put windows in this section. And pillars on either sides of everything. So we're going to have a whole bunch of pillar snap points. Theoretically, I should have 2 at the top of this. See what I mean? I don't know if they would go on top of each other, though. I don't think so. Just keep building in circles. Wow, there's a lot of corners on this thing. Okay. I'm enjoying today's build, guys. I'm glad you're hanging with me. It's just such a big project. I get if I'm not streaming and with you guys, I start thinking about how stupid a giant project this was, and how I should shift gears to something simpler and easier. But then I get with you guys and I start believing in the possibility again. So let's work on detailing this up. Let's try maybe something like this. Hold on. Right? This beginning to feel like something. Right? That feels good. I don't think we want these. And these are just on the outside, so everything is double layered, which makes for fun design. Yeah, honestly, guys, my year kind of got turned upside down. I thought, I don't know when I'll ever go back to being a YouTuber. I'm just gotta go get a job I like, a job that has a social life, and I did. And then it was a nice restaurant. I was doing good. They were very glad to have me. And I was starting to go, oh, yeah, this is what it felt like to be a good waiter. Oh, see, I messed something up. These two are on the same angle. How did I do that? I think it's this one up here that needs to change. Yeah. So these are all a slight turn off from one another. A 30-degree turn, if my logic is correct. All right. But I mean, I'd like to always have enough interesting things to say, but at some point I feel like I should just go zen and build and not worry about words. Not worry about blabbing for you guys. Okay, so we did a thing. We did something with this tower. You know, if you look at the picture, nothing fancy going on up top. We've got... I want to see how easy it will be to put a window in here. Big tall window like this. I think if I go up here. Oh boy! That was not what I intended. I guess we should simply do it like that. The angles and levels you can create with this are almost innumerable. It doesn't take much to be able to get this, to be able to build cool shapes with this. Now we have a minimum of at least this for height before we can step back. And probably more height than this. You know, if I had... oh. How big was that little double, that mini 12-sided star I built? I think that's obviously not right. Beautiful. Yeah, come on. Okay. Now, what we kind of need... I don't want these windows shining in on anything, so what we kind of need to do is close them off. And the only way I can think of to do that, or the simplest way I can think of to do that, is a bunch of triangles. So if I go like this... Alright. Some of these are just impossible. Yeah, come on. Go where I'd like you to. There we go. Alright. That means one here. One here. Alright, and then just to the inside, we'll just do this. That way our windows don't shine into anything. Oh, that's not what I intended. It's just for the look of the build, this is better. This is not going to be a usable space, most likely. And why did we choose such a big building project, guys? Why didn't you talk me out of it? Oh, so much to do. Even the smallest steps are elaborate. Look at this. Can't just build a tower? No, I can't. Okay. Let's try some details to cap this off, and I think what we're going to try and do is some... Okay, let's try this and this. Okay, and then... Okay. So now I have to build up again, right? And upon this, we shall build our maculations, our extended bits. Okay. Like so. Oh yeah. Tell me you guys don't like this. It's good. Progress being made. Whoosh. Yeah, that'll work. Now to recreate exactly what I did there. That should be easy. Okay. So, here's how we did it. We did... Hey, okay. So we need these. Step 1. Big 12-sided beast of a tower. Alright. Let's just do this for simplicity's sake. And even like this. Let's just do this. That way I'll know it's all tied in neatly together. Okay. So, from this point, this is where we do the trickery to flip things out and to change the snap points by a degree or two. So if we do this and flip, this and flip, make sure you're looking at your feet. You know, as you play with mods, never forget the tricks that come with the vanilla building pieces, which, you know, as good as the mods are, it's impossible to do this with the mod. The mod has eliminated this glitch in the system, but it still exists in vanilla building. There are things that they just have never fixed, will never fix. I don't get why I have to keep doing that. Okay. Okay, so then we put in these. This is the perfect height. And then we can destroy the ceilings once this is in place. Something wrong with this one, it seems. Like so. What a thing of beauty. We're really pros at this now, guys. We're pros at the whole operation. Okay. And then we're going to come along with number 7, which is my half wall, my 1/3 wall. We're going to use this as a detail at the bottom. And then we're going to go in with the pillars. We're going to work on the tops. I appreciate your patience, guys. I'm not keeping the best eye on chat at the moment. I will catch up here in a moment. I'm in that Zen building mode that we talked about. Just when you think you're done, it pulls you back in. Okay. These don't feel right, these snap points. You know, I think I remember why. I think it was because I needed to do a new... Oh yeah, we're chugging along. Okay, and then we have a new set of snap points off of this, which, if we just do this, that's beautiful. Alright, like so. Okay, and then from this snap point, I think it was easy to do the pillars, yes. So one there. One there. One of my dogs hurt himself yesterday, guys. He's a pretty tough guy. It takes a lot to make him squeak. The one that was crying the whole time, I know. The irony. But he's got some injury that's making him yelp. It's back in his neck. Had trouble reaching his food bowl this morning without straining himself. It's always hard to see your old dog struggling through stuff like that. I hope he's alright. I give him massages and whatnot. Alright guys, we're chugging along well. Let me catch up on your chat. Amazing people. Maybe you can put a mini tower design as an inner tower of the two larger ones you just built. Yes, okay. No, and yeah, don't worry, Lai. Yeah, okay, you know something? You remind me of Giant's Bane from Game of Thrones. Oh, Tormund, yeah. Well, if I hadn't cut the beard and the hair, it would be even more. It would be even more. You know why they call me Giant's Bane? Do you know why they call me Giant's Bane? Dick, I like. Isn't that one of his lines from the show? Dick, I like it. The hound goes, I bet you do. It was a good show. Yeah, I like me some Tormund. One of the highlights of the show, that fella. Great actor, great character. Great book character as well. Get rid of you, and you, and you, and you. And you, and we have worked our way all the way around. Okay, so if memory serves, we need a... what was it? A full wall plus 2 1/3 walls? I think that's what we had going, so let's do this. I think it was this, and this. Here, let's try it right here. Yeah, I thought so. Just a better design this time around, guys. I just did it more efficiently, faster. And now we go 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, no, not what I had in mind. Why? Why did they call you Giant's Bane? Well, I think the story is that he killed a giant, and then the giant's wife thought he was her baby, and so he suckled her at his teat. That's how he grew so big and strong. Giant's milk. It's good for the bones. Giant's milk. Yeah, that's why they call him the Giant's Bane. Killed a giant, took the giant's wife as a mother and a lover. I assume. Had sex with a bear, Tormund, famously. I don't think that's in the show, but in the books, he's a bear banger. Maybe it is in the show. Maybe they do talk about it in the show, but in the books he's always going on about how he took a bear as a lover. And people are like, just shut up already. Nobody believes you. Tormund Tall Talker. Tormund, he has a bunch of nicknames beyond Giant's Bane. Tormund Thunderfist. Tormund Tall Talker. When I first started reading the books, I was like, how many Tormunds are there? And I realized it's just one. He just keeps reappearing. I think this is what we have to do right here, guys. We're building a little crown around this thing, making it pop. Okay, and now we need the maculation. Maculation. And then I'd have to chug a big horn of giant's milk. I think that would be the only way to... Oh, this is where we're supposed to be? Where? Above it. So this snap point. I think I gotta move up the spikes then as well. You know me, I never build my two towers at the same height. I seem to have failed to again. How did I do that? I think I got it. Okay, let's help me. So from the bottom of the frieze to the bottom of the frieze. Okay, so then... Overdid it. Overdid the design again somehow. Build all my towers different heights, idiot. Yeah, that episode of Season 8 was my favorite. It was the best Season 8 episode. The one with that story. Season 8 was an abortion. It was terrible. They should have... There's so much potential to tell the greatest story ever told, and they didn't. They messed it up again. D and frickin' D. Those two idiots. But, I mean, I never would have discovered the books was it not for D&D and the HBO show, so who am I to complain? And I very much like the books. So, there you go. There's our two towers. Lord of the Tales. Ring of Two Towers. Okay. Good and good. Okay. So, let's do this then. No, you frickin' bastards. I lose it all? I did lose it all. Do I overuse this bit? I think I might be overusing it. Alright, and just fill in some gaps up here. I probably don't even need to bother. This is probably a waste, but... Ark definitely is missing a reverse the last step button. Oh, and undo? Yeah. I understand. Well, if it was a true building game, it would have that, but it's really not. We're lying to ourselves when we say it is. They never intended this to be a game for builders. Okay, so let's look. Towers themselves are pretty simple in this design. We're kind of looking vaguely over here at these towers, but I just simplified them. Now, as we go down, there's a couple rows of nothing, and then a whole bunch of windows in between, so we can make it. So let's do this. Let's do this. And let's start playing with some unusual pieces. So let's go with, let's go like here. Oop. Windows. Okay. So let's use these. All right. Alright, and on the inside I am not going to do any detail. Guys, do you know if he plays on console? I don't, Christy. I don't play on console. This is all PC. That's where we got this epic mod. It's the CKF Remastered Mod. I don't think it's come to your console workshops anytime yet. I can't remember how those even work, but I know you can get some workshops, mod workshop content on the Xbox and whatnot. Xbox and the PlayStation. Okay, so there's some windows. Okay, now what? 1, 2, some more windows. How about? What if I did this and then a single window over here? And one of these. Let's do this just to change up the elevations. I should know because the mic. Oh, that's okay, Christy. Don't worry. And I'm the one who calls myself an idiot all the time. You hear. Don't worry about you calling yourself an idiot. I'm self-flagellating constantly. Okay. So, why are we even trying to recreate this? It's probably pointless. We want a double window and a single window down here. Let's try this. Window. We want one of these. And one of these. Okay. And we just have a massive. We're just attempting a massive, truly epic building project. How about this? Uh-huh. Is that complicated enough? I think we need one little tweak somewhere around here. Uh-huh. And we'll do that. That's pretty easy. Nothing too fancy there. Right? I don't like this little bit over here. I don't like how this looks. Close enough. What time is it for me? 1:49. 1:49 my time. But oh, you're talking to each other. Oh, that's good. Making plans to hang out and play together. That's how lovely is that? Hey Jayla, I missed you. Hello again. Tarbo, I missed you. Christy, saying nice bass. And my late lies being, please be nice of yourself. Please be nice to yourself. That's becoming a refrain. Alright, so that's just a little puzzly mismatch of windows. It's the first time we've done anything like that, but it really matches what happens here, and I think I like. I think I like it. Now, it would be cool if it would be cool if I could make these windows so that you couldn't see through them again, but I can't remember. I don't know if I want to go to all that trouble that we did last time to kind of... I mean, that should be pretty dark in there, right? That looks pretty alright. Okay, so we've got these two mega towers. I wonder how much this area needs red paint before we can feel good about it. But then somewhere near the top of these towers is at the back of the top of these large towers is a large gate looking thing. How many foundations across am I here? 1, 2, 3. So what if we did something to this effect? Hang with me, my friends. We're going to switch a gear, and we're going to do this. I'm going to get one of these out here. 1, 2. Oh, not that. Okay. What? Yes. Come on. Pillars again, guys. They're nightmare. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So what if we built a wall, a gate? So if we go crafting gate, I think we already have the large ones. What if we did this? Yeah, let's do this. Mm-hmm. Now, I think we want to extend this even further back now that I look at it. And I don't know how long we're going for today, guys. At some point I'm going to want to wrap it up, but we got 39 of you watching. Lots of love for the... here we go. People finding each other on Discord, looking to hang out. And here in chat, which is always awesome. You find watching me and you go, hey, I'm looking for some cool people to play Ark with later. Who can I play with? Come aboard. Come find us. We're all friends here. Mm-hmm. Okay. And now what we're going to do is this. Nope, not what I needed. Well, the way that we smooth this whole operation over, I don't know how it's going to work. I mean, the inside of the towers are not designed to be useful, so if I just do this, I wonder if I can keep closing the whole thing off. Nope. Pillar's gonna spoil my fun. Okay. Oh. That looks pretty good, though. We should do something similar to what we did with these little windows and stuff over on this section eventually. But those are big towers. Those are pretty big, considering the bigger towers I still have to build. I probably could have gotten away with making these even smaller. Oh, you guys are all young. Well, we get a mix of young. At the beginning of the stream, it was just older folks. Guys, good stream. Oh, how long should I go? Oh, I just clicked play ad. I didn't mean to do that. Well, if you just watch an ad, I'm sorry. So, I hope we didn't make these pillars too big. We're just going to live with these towers too big, but we're just going to live with them. We made what we made. It is what it is. It's the size that it is. And from here, we go. Plan. Add a gate. Like this. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be a nightmare trying to fill this in. It's literally going to be impossible with the way that pillars work in this game to finish this thing off. In this mod, pillars are so infuriatingly... they demand your attention. And now watch. It just goes right in place. What insanity. All right. Okay. We're going to remove some more here while we bring this design home. It's been a good day's work so far, my friends. A couple of super chats come my way, help keep the pirate ship afloat. I am a pirate ship floating in the YouTube waters. I'm just trying to connect with my people, be undisturbed by the YouTube Coast Guard, and just do my thing. Get my ideas out there. Get a bit of that YouTube cash for myself. Someday, somehow. And from you guys, with just little bits of support here and there on the channel, you go a long way towards making this sustainable for me to keep making this my job, which, I mean, spoiled, if this is your job, cannot complain. Okay. All right. Well, that's certainly the beginning of something. From here... Ooh, we've got actually a corner to begin turning. So we're going to want to start coming out at a new angle. Maybe something like, you know, who knows what. You know, let's do it with these instead. So it could be something like this. You know, I think that's what it's going to have to be. We'll figure it out tomorrow, guys. We're going to have to do another one of these. Maybe not tomorrow. What's today? Wednesday? I think we'll... and, you know, it's silly for me to stop when we have the most people watching. When are you going to do a Fallout live stream? Fallout, I ain't played that in ages. I think I uninstalled, to be honest with you. Yeah, lots of people still playing it and enjoying it, but I had to uninstall that bad boy. Make room on the hard drive. My computer can barely keep up. Alright, let's finish off today, guys. Let's do some painting of this stuff that we've added in today's stream. We finished up some throne room stuff. We built a couple new towers. But we are still a long, long way from being done. But while we figure out what it means to finish this build, we've got lots of painting to do. An epic amount of painting. That's beautiful, though. I love playing with these building pieces. As soon as I get this color on them, it feels like the Red Keep. It feels like I'm building with this orangey granite. You know, it's lovely looking. Weird glitch. Get painted, please. There's a really glitchy thing going on there. Wonder what it is. Are those all foundations back there? Yep. Okay. Alright. Let us paint, my friends. We'll back up and we'll get to take a big look at this. See how we're doing. But I think I'm close to wanting to wrap up today's stream. It's been a fairly epic endeavor together. We're hours in, just chilling, feeling good about our build. We're talking about past builds I've done, future builds I could do, streams I could do, live streams you'd like to see from me. I've been thinking about I need a new game to play and build at some point soon, or an old game to go back and look at. Just a change of pace. I've been doing all Ark since I got back in your life. Back in your life? With another episode of Building Evolved. Yeah, that's right, live. Live and in charge. Those don't rhyme. Live and gonna thrive. That's what they say. Ooh, look at this. It's a monster. This whole project is just, it never ends. It's so big. Just an endless amount of painting. And this, I got a paint sprayer. Imagine brushing this whole mofo together. Well, we talked about that. I guess this paint sprayer, isn't that a fabricator item? If it is, it's going to be interesting because we're going to get this community server going for the geeks, and we're going to do nothing about no technology higher than a smithy. But that's not going to work for us, is it? How are you going to paint anything? There, finally. Okay, we're working at it, my friends. Making very good progress. Very slow, but good progress. I mean, look at this thing come to life. What a mess of snap points. I'm just I'm a chaos builder. Like, some people are very ordered and organized as they go, not me. I think you have to be to do those like big speed builds where you go from one thing to the next to the next. You gotta just know the build inside out before you start. I mean, speed build, definitely not in my vocabulary. I'm not a speed builder, you know that. Let's get to step back and see how we did at the end of this. Awesome. I love... Slowly the audience has trickled in today, eh? Paintbrush might slow down Jayla a bit. Yeah. What, you deleted it? Yes, I did. I had to make space. I hadn't played it in a long time. Hadn't played 76 in a long time. It was... A warrior's greatest weapon is patience. Sun Tzu. Ooh, nice one, Meister Master. Nice one. Patience is a virtue. That's what my mom used to say. I think it was part of a larger poem or nursery rhyme thing. Patience is a virtue. At first you don't succeed. No, something like that, though. We're so getting there. We're so getting there. Oh, my friends, what a big paint job this is. Every time I endeavor to add paint to an area we've built, it's just a commitment. Oh, I'm gonna be ready to stretch my old legs soon. Get out there, go for a walk, maybe some yard work. I don't know what's on the to-do list for today. Ooh, yeah. But I know I'm not going to put in like a 6-hour stream for you guys. You made my day with all those little super chats. It makes a big difference. Even the $2 ones, if is 3 of those across the course of a stream. Heck, you guys paid for the internet for the live stream. You know. It doesn't have to be some super generous hero dropping their $50 in there. It can just be a bunch of generous heroes dropping $2 buck here, buck there. Makes a big difference for a guy like me. But again, there's better places to put that stuff in the world in its current situation. Like I said, send it to a politician you think can stop some of the violence that's happening in the world right now, or send it to a charity, or to people who are starving, or to COVID research, whatever you see fit. You know, there's always a better place to send your money than to Super Chats, where YouTube takes their big beefy cut. But it makes a huge difference for me, I have to tell you that, in case you've forgotten or questioned that. This is just going to get highly disorienting for a little bit, my friends, as we plow through the inside of this. Currently watching Metal Melt. Boring. Might have been Sun Tzu. Oh, same thing. Same thing. He liked to chill. I like to chill, for sure. You mean Sun Tzu? Or me? I'm a chill build. That's what this channel's hashtag chill build. Hashtag... Get hashtagged. Alright. Once I get done this paint job, guys, I'm probably calling it a day on this stream. Unless you inspire me to go continue. To go, give me one more. Oh, you can't quit before you've done this, sir. Give me one of those. You can't quit before... This is just a... Why I build such big things? It's exhausting. Just like gone through hundreds of units of tangerine paint. Hundreds. Certain. Like, never used this much of any single paint in my life. Tangerine has quickly gone from one of my least used to one of my most used paints. If you add up all the times I've loaded up and fired a paint sprayer, Tangerine is now in the lead due to this build. I bet you any money. Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Lies. They see fit to send me $1 or $2. I'm so old. Number sign chill build? Yeah. Pound chill build? I'm too old for hashtagging too, Jason, don't worry. I'm more of a hash brown kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? More of a hash brown kind of guy. I like breakfast more than I like Twitter, that's the joke. It's not a good joke. Not. Yeah, I'm never funny. Even when I think I'm being funny. It's not. I make these puns around my mom and she just groans. We're forced to live together during COVID, and it's generally good, except she doesn't like my puns. What do I do? What do I do with that? We get along great, but she won't enjoy a good pun. That's my primary source of joke making is puns. I made a dent pun. We're kicking around a dented beach ball. I was like, "Oh, that's deflating." Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, the jokes were just so lame. That's my go-to. I'm kind of a lame joke expertise. Hero of the lame joke department. If you're looking for lame jokes, I'm your man. Bringing new partner home for Christmas, trying to impress the parents. Well, teach them some puns. Parents love people who make... If you bring home a boyfriend or girlfriend for the holidays and they pun, your parents will love them, most cases. You don't, it's a good tactic for winning people over, because it's so embarrassing to make puns that you just you show you have no ego. Yeah, but your puns are good. You would think so. Dad jokes indeed. Chill Bill. Yeah? This is a chill build. Chill build. Chill build. Okay. Well, look at this progress. It's a magnificent masterpiece. So much tangerine. I'm just trying... Imagine just stinking of tangerine paint every day when you come home from this place. Going, God, they're damned. People think they're building this out of granite. Nope, just regular stone painted orange. The whole place stinks of oranges. How do you think they make tangerine paint? Pretty straightforward. From tangerines. That's the only explanation. So the place would smell citrusy fresh, I imagine. Unless it's a lead tangerine paint. Guys, we've been streaming way too long. Listen to the rambling nonsense that is coming out of my face at this point. My eyes are just... Ugh. They're bleeding a little bit from the retinals. Okay, we did it. We're not done. What a monster build, though. Would you smell of paint or tangerines? Tangerine paint. Clearly. Both. Citrusy fresh. One of my pillars is missing, it looks like. Alright. Alright. Let's get up here. No details painted into this at all. Painting everything monotone, tangerine. If you see little imperfections, don't stress. You know, I have so many tools at my disposal now in this game. So many ways of accomplishing things that I'm constantly pushing to go, what if this idea combines with this idea? What if this idea, what could I do then? You know, we've got little tips and tricks, and if you combine them all, my god, can you not build amazing things? That's why I fancy my skills in a build-off versus any of the best builders in the world of Ark. A head-to-head building competition, me versus whoever you choose, I win. Who could beat me? Creative building mode? Pfft, good luck, find the guy. Find him and I'd challenge him to a build duel. A duel build. Yes, okay. One of them is missing the, just hammering the paint job in here. One of these is missing. Oh, hold on. One of these is missing the thing that on the inside. Remember this? Hold on. A couple streams ago, guys, I talked about some bad news I got about a death of someone I cared about, and it was a couple streams ago, and just recently, today technically for me, yesterday technically for me is the anniversary of getting that bad news. I think it was June 2nd when I got that. Found out my friend and stepbrother had passed away. So just a little, I don't know what sort of afterlife exists if you have access to YouTube in it, but if you do, there's a chance he decided to watch my channel today. So, what's up, Billy? Hope you're doing well, my friend. You will be remembered. All is well here. I used to be a very dedicated skeptic and atheist. In recent years, I have loosened up on that, and now I have no idea what to believe about life and the afterlife and all that kind of stuff. I just like to hope. I felt like I've gotten messages from the other side since he moved on. It's like every once in a while I'll get a message telling me what to do and where, sure that's probably coming from inside my brain and not from some higher power, but it's opened my perspective to the possibility, at least, that I don't have all the answers, which I always was sure I did. Now I am not sure. Okay, we got a lot of building to do right now. 45. Oh, Travis, here's a challenge. Build an alien fort. What are you talking about, alien fort? That is not stone. Anyway, we talked about it last time, and how it kind of was the beginning of me stepping away from YouTube for a long stretch. But the good news is I'm back now, and it's anytime that time of year comes up, you guys know this, if you've lost somebody you care about and that anniversary of their death comes up, you never miss it. In your mind, you always go, oh right, I remember where I was when I heard this bad news or the other. But anyway, we talked about it last time, and I got some great feedback from you guys, and me having talked about it helped. I know I got Discord messages from people saying they were very glad I'm open about that kind of stuff and willing to talk about it. And anyway, just you just gotta keep doing your thing, guys, even when you lose somebody. Just keep finding your way. The answers are there for you. Just keep looking and you shall find. For me, it's in routine and repetition. Routine and discipline that I kind of build myself up. It's if I don't have good routines, then my daily regime slips and I go from great habits to bad habits over, time. And anyway, routine and discipline are big for me, keeping on top of those things. And lately, a big part of my routine has been you guys and doing these live streams, which it was a long time when I started these back up from the last time we did these together till now. Time flies. It's just gone in the blink of an eye, I had one little stretch of videos between the death we talked about and my return now. Barely anything. One little stretch of videos, one little stretch of live streams. But I basically took a year and a half, 2 years off of doing this YouTube thing. Well, a year and a half, I guess. Anyway, with a couple brief interludes. But we're back now, and I feel very good about the whole thing. And inspired. And I think one of the things I taught my stepbrother, one of the times he would say, "Oh, yeah, I'm proud of you." I'd show him graphs and numbers from my channel going, "Look how fast it's growing. Look at this month. Look at that month." And he'd go, "Oh, congratulations. You're killing it. You're amazing. I always knew you would." And I get that little bit of positive support back, right? And so, yeah, it used to be a good, it's how I measured my own success sometimes, was how's the channel doing. Now I've got some different sort of metrics by which I score my daily success. It doesn't matter the number of views, the number of anything that comes through. Super chats, nothing. It doesn't matter the number of comments. It just matters that I contributed something. I took some of my creativity and I spewed it, I vomited it out into the world like we're doing with the live stream like this. And then I got to connect with people, and that's people like you guys. And you get to connect back. Send me your love and appreciation, and I receive it here. Alright, let's ghost. Let's get this last bit. Are you starting to get a feel for how big this monster is going to be? Look at that. Seriously. That is not small. Looks like we missed a whole section up here, guys. We're going to wrap this up shortly. You are great, UTC. Keep it up. If there was a YouTube in heaven, this is one of the channels that would have... Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Pass it on. Anyway, maybe he's watching. But I don't know. I just got the impression he goes, I'm gone. Go make the most of your life. I'm gone so you can be here. Maybe some dimension you're gone so I can be here. That kind of a trade-off, right? I exist here and he doesn't, and in another dimension he exists and I don't. I kind of got that impression at Christmas time that, nothing's final. He's not gone and I'm not definitely here. I could be gone in a blink and he could snap back into existence in another blink. But maybe that's my crazy imagination, trying to connect pieces that aren't meant to be connected. This is our build, guys. How long have we been streaming today? I think we're about ready to wrap it up. What do we got? How long? 3 hours, 20 minutes, is that right? Where's my thing at? I don't have any record of how long it's been. How am I supposed to, don't I? 320 with 42 watching live. Okay, guys, I think that we're gonna call it here. The internet's bad for you. It's been great for me, Christy, but we had a great turnout today. I might see about a stream tomorrow, but the next plan would be a Friday evening stream and then a Saturday morning. If I do one tomorrow, it'll be around this time again, and we can come back and work on the interior of this throne room now that we've extended our build a little further, or we can start working on the big tall bits that go out here, the mega bit that goes out there. Yeah, it's 2:30. All right, time for me to wrap up the stream, guys. I love you very much. Thank you for watching. We've done a lot today. We have a lot more to do in the near future. Before you go, lift an eyebrow and ask of the big woman here, in a scruffy voice, please. Ask of the... What, Jason? Raise an eyebrow. Hey, big woman. Hey, big woman. What did you want, Jason? Anyway, if you watched live throughout it, Christy, Sparky, Jason, Chris, Master, anybody who was live for this, live, Jayla, Travis, who hooked up with a super chat yesterday, Lurka Luke, who bought me a beer before. You look at all these supporters, right? So we had stream chats today from Nikolai and Master, and one from Jaffo between streams. and just general love and support across the board. I missed Kohaku saying hi a while back, but either way, Sparky, did I say hi to everybody? Anyway, thank you guys. There's 40 of it. If you're here, it means you should come back again soon. We're going to continue this project for a while, and when we're done, we'll pick something similar, and we'll keep building castles in Westeros or things like this. Oh, Giantsbane likes the big woman. Right, okay. Right, I gotcha. And is the big woman here? Is the big woman here? I can't remember how he talks. I got you now. Why was I so confused by that? All right, thank you, Jason. Until next time, guys. Tormund, Giantsbane, the Bob Ross of Ark, Unite the Clans. Go back in your life. We will see you in the next live stream, okay? Love you guys. Bye-bye.